Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast, episode 755, take 2. And this is Hellbent, part 7. I am your host, Matrixlord212. I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Second time's the best time around.
What's up, Ray?
You see me right round.
Okay, so So here's the thing. Here is the big thing. You guys are wonderful for posting comments. I appreciate it so much. So I want to give a shout out to Philip, who posted this comment, and I'm basically going to do it as funny as I can. How the hell did Ohila, right, of the Sisterhood of Karn, and all her sisters, right, they don't live on Gallifrey, okay? So, like, how the hell did they know where the Time Lords are? And not only that, but is there a space taxi that I don't know about that just drives them to the end of time? Like, hello, is that like a plot hole? Like the size of like the Grand Canyon? I mean, give me a break. Like that's never.
Danny DeVito.
I don't know, but seriously, like, how do you just overlook? I overlooked that. I totally would all listen. I was so concerned on plot holes that I didn't even see this huge crater. Like, how do you're telling me that Sacred Flame just like dropped them off over there? There's no way. Not only did you have to travel through space because Gallifrey is not in the same spot.
Time as well.
To the end of the universe, all the way at the end, and then at the end of the time itself. So that's a massive.
Rented on that one.
Massive hole on Moffat's behalf. I do have to say, I got this weird, twisted idea in my head that maybe the fact that time is going to get really screwed up and it could destroy whatever, that may be a good thing. Let me tell you why. The possibilities are endless if time is fractured or altered or whatever, because whatever happened in that straight line of time is going to be all out of whack, sort of like the wedding of River Song. Okay? Not only will it affect the future, it will affect the past and the present. You may have the Doctor bumping into himself or something getting off where there's an extra adventure for two or each one or something because time is messed up. Maybe Missy wanted this. Maybe she wanted time to fracture. That's why she had this whole pairing, whatever. Or maybe she saw ahead and she wanted this because something could happen if time gets fractured. Maybe this is the beginning of the explanation of the Valyard, where time fractures into a parallel that in that universe, the Doctor is evil, or the Valyard, and he's able to come through. Or
I remember in Quantum Leap, they said it was a string, and the one guy in one of the television shows, he says, "Yeah, it's a string from young whatever his name was, Sammy Beckett," and he holds up the string. Yeah, and pretty much made the string look like it was all tangled.
Right, if it's tangled, you're getting all kinds of weird stuff. So this could be a nice thing. Because here's the thing, right? It's probably true. She's not supposed to travel through time and have fun. She's not supposed to do that. So whatever her adventures are, she could technically bump into the 10th Doctor, the 9th Doctor, the past Doctors. She could bump into one of them and screw the whole thing up. Okay? Even if she doesn't bump into them, right? She's going to bump into somebody that's going to bump into somebody else that's not... It's a domino effect. Okay? So I think that this might be a great idea because later on, you could technically have a multi-Doctor story where I would totally involve David Tennant, Matt Smith, to help out Capaldi because he has no memory of her or whatever, and David Tennant knows her, but like it's kind of blocked. And Matt Smith knows her. Right. So it's kind of blocked, but then if they come into contact with her, boom, they may remember her. Okay? So that's the thing. This could lead into a story like maybe Missy wanted to cause this. Maybe it will lead to a multi-master story or something out of whack or something. Because honestly, then she's not supposed to be doing that. She's supposed to die, and she's not dying.
I posted something on Facebook Doctor Who page. Plus, I sent you a message about it. A unique way they could possibly circumvent all this. Basically, and I know I'm going to try not to moffatize this thing, so please bear with me. The notion was, what if one of the cloister wraiths replaced Clara or possessed her in some manner? And of course, the Doctor, pardon the pun here, is so hell-bent in saving her that he doesn't want to fathom this.
Right.
Hilla tells him this very fact because she can somehow, or the Sisterhood can tell that this Claire is not 100% correct.
Right.
And it doesn't take, and it's either this current Doctor or one of the future Doctors finally it kicks in, and he goes back to Gallifrey either to save her or goes in search of her somehow, and basically fixes this lovely
mess.
This lovely adventure.
Well, that's a cool idea, bro. But I had a thing too, because I was thinking about Trenzalore, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and again, this is my opinion, okay? The Time Lords don't give a crap about the rules that they created if it affects them. In other words, they altered the whole future of Trenzalore where he died. Okay, we had the TARDIS with the crack, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to die, right? Not supposed to regenerate. None of Clara's other things didn't see any other faces past 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
To save their own asses, they gave him a whole thing of regeneration. They altered the complete future of that. And somehow they fixed it where that was like that for them to see, but then when they left, everything was altered, the Time Lords. So they basically broke a fixed point just because to save their own ass by giving them more regenerations to find them. Or whatever. Or not only to find them, whatever it is, to search whatever the hell the thing is, okay? So they broke a fixed point. They created the whole thing about fixed points. They broke it. So if they want to, technically they could break it. And not only that, but what they're going to find out is they're going to find out that she can't die by the Raven because then and another thing, they got to extract Danny Pink out of the Netosphere. Mm-hmm. I bet you anything, Missy is laughing because Missy placed this thing the way it is because she has to mate with Danny Pink. They have to have children. They have to have grandchildren. Orson Pink has to travel and get stuck.
And give the little figure to
Clara. So now, if this doesn't happen, the Doctor doesn't happen. The whole timeline's whacked. The Time Lords lose their time war, everything. And so they have to save Clara now because she's not supposed to die, according to that. Okay? Because you know what's going to be like? It's going to be like the timeline's going to go, and then it's going to go to the end of the time. Then it's going to go backwards like a wave and ripple back that way. Mm-hmm. So they don't know that. They're Time Lords, but they don't even know. Even though they're Lords of Time, they don't even know that time's changing or about to change until it hits them in the face. Mm-hmm. And when he doesn't exist as a doctor, but as a warmonger, or a minister of war, whatever he could be, right? Then they're going to have a problem because then he's even worse. It could be the Valiant or whatever. So they have to, this whole thing with Clara can technically be one of the greatest storylines that could lead into next season.
Or it could be one of the biggest fuck-ups in history.
And Moffat could just sweep it under the rug. Yeah. But I'm saying, don't sweep it under the rug. Use your hole as an opportunity. Mm-hmm. Give her some money, put her in a 3-parter, or give her 3 episodes. 3 episodes.
Whether it's in the beginning or end.
Right. Get a shoulder.
To the beginning or end. It'd be a middle one. So
listen. Get a shoulder. Get a shoulder. Get David Tennant. Get whatever. Right. Get him in there. Okay. Fix it so you could do even a better storyline. Because I know he can't. Here's the thing: it's got to be gnawing at his head that there's certain things he left out. And he's like, oh, crap, and it's gonna eat at him alive every single day he breathes. He has to fix it. And every time he does it, he's gonna keep thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it, and that's what's gonna happen. So hopefully he's listening. Hopefully he fixes it. Listen. Who cares? There's no rules. You brought back Amy. You said you weren't going to bring back Amy, and you brought her back in Tom and the Doctor. So do it. Do it. I'm telling you, if I was a writer,
triple dog dare, yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you, if I was a writer, right? You know the way David Tennant was, that he was avoiding going to that last battle, right?
That's what I'd do now.
I would have him flat out bump into Clara. And then find out from the meld with her all the stuff that happened. Okay, then he's like, oh my God, I'm not supposed to know this. But I got to help him, Doctor, because this whole thing's going to get screwed up. Okay? So he's like, if you're going to travel through time, you got to come with me. So then they can have a whole thing. If Peter Capaldi wants to film stuff, they can have some David Tennant adventures. They could do some extra stuff. Or he can get the 11th Doctor involved because that's his companion. Yeah, but then at the end, the memories have to be wiped through the whole thing.
Yeah.
But they find out that this is a plot by Missy. She orchestrated this whole thing, not for her to die, but something else. Okay, this is, I mean...
The long con. In other words, Missy is doing a long con.
Because if you think about it, the 10th and 11th...
Go ahead.
She could be... Something she does. She could have a device that protects her from stuff. But
I was going to say that
the whole galaxy could be altered. The Doctor, everything. All because of her thing.
Yeah, I was going to say before everything kicked off again. I was going to say that the 10th and 11th ain't seen Missy. They've only known the master. The 10th has only known the master as John Sim.
Right. I got to tell you, I'm going to say this, and people may not agree with me, but. Had Matt Smith stayed, I bet you anything the Dream Lord would have returned, and you would have found out he's not the Dream Lord. He's the Master, but for some reason he's calling himself the Dream Lord. And if you think about the Master, he always got into people's dreams anyway. Okay? And I believe that the way I feel is Toby Jones was Matt Smith's Master, and then he regenerates into Missy. That's the way I feel.
So... basically, John Sim to Toby Jones and Toby Jones to Missy.
Because here's the thing: if he was only a hologram or whatever, how is he able to control the TARDIS when they were all sleeping?
Here's a notion. What if, in order to get out of, like I said, here, what if, in order to escape Gallifrey where it was, he still used that one device where everybody was? But he used the Doctor's TARDIS as sort of like as a bridge, and he got caught there in some manner.
Oh.
And that whole dream stuff was his way of, okay, if I get him to destroy the TARDIS or destroy, I can pretty much escape, or do a little, and while they're unconscious, I could possibly merge with the Doctor
or something,
or Rory.
Well, let's
in that manner.
Let's get more recent, right? What if Missy did this because the cracks in time or the whatever will create a door to Omega and cause a real problem for the Time Lords because she hates the Time Lords because Rassilon and all that. What if she wants to bury the Time Lords? Where she does all the stuff. She knows that Clara's going to be foolish and go around. That's going to create an opening for Omega to come out, and he's going to blast the Time Lords. What if that's what she wants? She wants chaos.
So basically a distraction to get to the Time Lords.
Every time Clara goes on an adventure, it creates a pinhole that goes into a bigger hole. I'm talking bigger than the cracks. It's going to cause a hole in the universe to go to the antimatter universe, and Omega's going to pop out.
At the moment, Moffat likes big holes.
So listen, that could be a thing for Omega to come back.
A little crack.
Omega, because Missy loves chaos. So screwed the Time Lords. They pissed her off.
It's like I was saying. It's like we were talking about earlier, wasn't it, Joe? On Real Whovians Unlimited. It's like they've missed out on the Rani, the Celestial toy maker, everything, and they only just and they
This
just.
could also be a good lead into the Celestial Toy Maker too.
Yeah, what I was saying, Scott, I don't know whether you saw it, but I was like saying, they've when they brought the series back in 05, the first villain they thought of was the Master. They didn't think of all the previous ones. They just thought the Master, the Daleks, the Cybermen, the obvious ones.
Right.
But they don't have. But they've left everything else on the side burner.
But when Moffat created when Moffat brought back the Great Intelligence, he did build up the Great Intelligence,
Exactly.
and it kind of fell flat. Finale where people are like, Great Intelligence. Yeah. It's like, so then he's like, let's go back to Cybermen, let's go back to Daleks, let's go back to Master.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I said, you know what I'm saying though. It's like they've got all these great ideas on the side burner from the classic Who, but they just want to focus on the ones which basically make Doctor Who get into a bit of a state where it's going to be boring after a while, because you're going to be like, oh, not the Master again. Oh, what are we going to do? It's the Daleks.
Listen, the writing is getting worse and worse, and the ratings are dropping. The ratings are dropping because of the writing, not because of Peter Capaldi, not because of General Lewis Coleman, not because of the actors or actresses or the monsters. It's the writing is crap lately. Okay, it's not on par with Sherlock, and he's got to spend some time and do some original stuff. And he's got to stop making
this. I even mentioned this. That was the first thing I mentioned on their page, is that Moffat needs to basically do one thing, and that needs to pretty much budget his time.
Right.
And that means that if he's going to work on Doctor Who, Sherlock, and let's say Class as well, what he's going to have to do is work on one of those per season. Wait until maybe mid-season or so, drop out, and hand the reins over to somebody, another writer, let them co-write the rest of the season. That way he can go on and work on these other two shows.
Right.
And just like that, just like when these two shows are starting to come to their end, drop out, hand the reins over, and do it that way. And that way you're not always going, okay, now did I do this one for Class? Did I do this one for exactly where did I leave off at? Because that's what it looks like Moffat's doing. He's got himself so bungholed somewhere that he doesn't even know which way he's going.
Right, but they asked him a question. They asked him if he left Doctor Who as showrunner, would he come back and write episodes? Which he's open to do that, unlike Russell T Davies. He's open to work under a different showrunner and do an episode or two. Which maybe that would be the right thing to do, because somebody else's direction.
Peter Jackson,
I don't know. Anyhow, it's always Scott gone.
Well, technically Peter Jackson should be the first thing they film. Mm-hmm. Get it done. Yeah. Get him in there and get it done.
I'm not even rude. If Moffat ain't the showrunner, but he still wants to write episodes, it might buck up his idea to think to himself, I've got to do something big to get the viewers back on my side.
Well, this is why he says he wants more episodes, okay? Because he probably knows it's not going to air in 2016. So technically, if you have one season that's going to take 2 years, you're going to want to throw a little more episodes than 12 and 13, because you want to make it look like, okay, it's like 2 years worth. So that's what he's going to have to do. Now, Capaldi isn't signed for more than that, but this is where, bringing back the doctors like the 11th. Listen, why does there have to be rules? Okay? If the doctor's okay with it, why can't you just, I understand David Tennant's doing Big Finish, right? Matt Smith, I'm sure, would have loved to come back. Okay?
That's not.
Listen, I'm not saying because his movie career is like.
No.
Whatever. I'm just saying, like.
I know what you're saying.
He can. You want to boost the ratings a little bit, okay? Either do a multi-doctor story, okay?
Yeah, do another three doctor story.
Or 5 doctors.
Or write it better. Write it better.
I said do the 5 doctors from Paul McGann, Eccleston, Tennant, Smith, and
Eccleston's not coming back right now.
Yeah, Eccleston.
It has nothing to do with Doctor Who. I think it has to do with Moffat, but he's not. He's not, because
he might come back under a different showrunner. You don't know, do you?
He might. Well,
You don't know
Look
unless you
at it
ask.
this way, with a Jackson coming in to direct, Eccleston might say, he does a pretty good job.
Yeah.
So if they had somebody other than Moffat do it,
That's what I mean. You don't know unless you ask, do you? You don't know unless you ask them.
And if you haven't Peter Jackson direct an episode, why don't you make a multi-doctor episode? Because that would be a monumental thing. Like Sylvester McCoy was like saying, "Oh, he'll do it. He'll do a multi-doctor thing, I believe. So why not? I would have him do it.
That would be the perfect season finale, wouldn't it? Like a two-part with 3 doctors.
Could be an opener, a nice opener.
Yeah, as
now
well,
that
yeah.
I could understand going to the big screen.
Right. Well, the River Song was going to go to the big screen.
Yeah.
Although I'm not crazy about the title, but you know.
Well, I was watching the trailer for River's Christmas special, and I was like, "Who the hell's her husband?" And then I realised she was talking about the big red monster.
Well, we're going to talk about that in a separate thing. I still want to talk about Hellbent
I
because
know,
Hellbent,
but you know what I'm saying.
but here's the thing: you got to look at the positive from the negative, and maybe something good can come from the bad with Hellbent, with the holes, maybe. But then
That's
again,
a big maybe.
Maybe nothing will happen, and then it's like, all right, thanks, you know.
Thanks, well, you're good enough.
Hey, Hellbent may be Moffat's little pink slip due to.
I had an idea too, but my son's like, "Dad, that's stupid." I'm like, "Why don't they just bring Vastra, Jenny, and Strax back in the opener?"
Yeah.
I'd love them back.
With
the Sea Devils.
So
yeah, because Vastra's a Solarian or something, isn't she?
Yeah, we're bringing back with the Sea Devils, but Joe was like telling me, "Well, you did that when he regenerated, so it's like the same thing. He loses Clara, they're there for him, just like they were there for them when he retired in Snowman." I'm like, but you know, if you're gonna have a Sea Devil thing, you gotta have Vastra in it.
yeah, definitely.
I mean, you gotta have the Paternoster gang. That's not, you know. But you know what? Here's the thing I wanted to make an announcement on. Why can't? All right, if I was doing a Sea Devil two-parter with Vastra and the Paternoster gang, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is the shocking thing I would do. I would have Vastra get critically wounded, where she has to be in suspended animation, right? That leaves the gang broken up. They don't know how long it's going to take for her to heal. He drops Strax off wherever. Jenny winds up traveling with the Doctor as a companion. And then, when Vastra's back, she can leave without a crazy ending. Like, oh my God, I'm dying, I'm whatever. Because she's going back with her wife. So, like, you could have, and this is the thing, Jenny is from Victorian. So even though they have some gadgets or whatever, she don't really know the future with the computer. Well,
that's what I'm talking about. There you go. There's your past.
Jenny Flint is the companion. Make Jenny Flint the companion of Peter Capaldi. There's no romance. Yes, because she's married.
It's just friendship.
Yeah, like the original Doctor.
Friendship.
Yeah.
An assistant. She is
jeez, and the arguments the two of them could get into.
Right, she is.
Almighty.
She is totally an assistant, just like she assisted her wife, Vastra. She's an assistant, and that would be phenomenal. And then you can have Strax help them out too a couple times.
Yeah, it'd be like a female Jamie, wouldn't it? It'd be like female Jamie.
You know what? You're not going to do a Paternoster gang series. Put them in as the companions then, or make Vastra travel with them. I would love for Vastra to travel with Peter Capaldi.
I would.
How great would that be?
Because I thought of a little Madame Vastra meets $6 Million Man thing about a few years ago.
Oh, fantasy thing?
Yeah, how she somehow shifted to $6 million to the future.
Right. But Vastra would make a good. I would have loved to see Vastra with Matt Smith.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
because she looked like she traveled with him in the TARDIS, just like we saw the big game hunter travel with him, with also the, Nefertiti and stuff. So I mean, that would have been cool to see Vastra travel with Matt Smith and stuff.
That's why I'm hoping that they bring audio out with Matt Smith to explain like some adventures they had, because it looks like that, doesn't it?
Right. I would to fix the Time Lord thing. I would have it where they can break fixed points, and then after everything that he's done, they bring Clara back, You know, but technically what I would do is I would have them grant, I would do an episode or a special where not only do they grant Peter Capaldi restoring, you know, Clara, but they grant Matt Smith a wish, they grant David Tennant a wish, and the War Doctor a wish. Okay? And Matt Smith would be to save Amy and Rory.
Yeah.
You know?
You could do that, let's say, have it all three, but do one maybe as another Easter adventure, a New Year's adventure, maybe even a Halloween adventure. Do it that way, or at least some way around the way.
I would have David Tennant save Don Noble.
Yeah,
that would be his wish to fix her.
Yeah.
So,
It'd be either between that or save Rose, wouldn't it?
then why do we have to wait for somebody else to come aboard as a showrunner to do stuff like this?
I know, that's what's so annoying.
I mean, it is annoying. Why don't we just do it? Listen, if the ratings get bad, he's going to do anything to save it.
It's almost as though if it's not his idea, then...
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. If the ratings tank, you'll see crazy stuff happening then.
Why is barbed wire appearing in this episode?
Listen, there's no excuse. They should have had Catherine Ford in this.
Caroline Ford, yeah, Caroline Ford.
Carolyn Ford. They should have had her in it.
Mm-hmm.
And they should have had Ian Chesterton in it. I know, you know, Barbara, you know, the companion, she passed away, but they should have Ian Chesterton in it. They should.
You know what I thought was strange? You know, in the series Heroes, the mother in that looks just like the gal that played Barbara Wright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean replacing her character as with the yeah?
Well, yeah.
I don't know about that.
She doesn't have to replace it. I always thought
Right.
the gal that played her always.
I would just, you know, and you know what? This would give Moffat an opportunity to fix some things. You know, nobody really wants to see me worried. Like, that's terrible.
No.
Like, poor Brian, man. That's ridiculous. Would have to be like, you know, never see, you know, with the stupid message that his kids dropped in the past, and that's crap. That's crap. You find a way around that. I'm sorry.
Peace out.
Yeah. Also, they could be lying to him anyway. They could be in the present time. River lies all the time. He could think they're in the past. They're in the present chilling. Like, River could have pulled him back with Vortex manipulator. He doesn't need to know that. She could have did that. She'll screw it.
Yeah.
Probably not even living in the UK. Probably living in, like, the US or...
Because the thing is, right, who the hell says that they have to remain in the past?
Yeah.
That New York would fracture. They don't belong in there. And not only that, because she has the Tarn energy with the cracks, that should overload the Weeping Angels and blow them up. Because they should want her to be put back to the way it was. They didn't realize it. That could be assassinating all the angels because it's going like an overflow back to them, wiping them out. Because because that's one people that they can't send back in time is because of the cracks energy of alternate realities. So they should just put them back where they are.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel.
There's so many. There's so many
memory. That would even be
fixed on it all. Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
There's so many what ifs and possibilities that we're thinking of them, and Moffat's like basically scared to do them in case he fails.
Because they're not his ideas. He's like
but
mommy.
He steals everybody else's ideas. So what?
Yeah, he's
sorry.
Steal this. Take it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with you. Want to take these ideas? Take them.
Yeah, but copyright them first.
No, for free. Take them.
There you go,
you're allowed to take them. Matrixlord212, any ideas I said on this particular cast, you can take whatever I said for free. As long as you fix Doctor, take them.
Because you want to be the one that, bump Moffat. Do you want to be the...
Anything I ever said, listen, if anything I ever said he liked and he wants to take it, contact me, you can take it free. Totally.
Yeah. Take it like a man, Moffat.
Just fix my show. Take it.
Whovian goes, "You're not gonna believe who contacted me. A representative from."
No, I wouldn't even be able to tell you too. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Like
Yeah, no.
a couple days later, hang on. We were inviting you over to Wales to
Imagine that. I'd be like a little kid. I wouldn't even. I'd just go one day. One day you'll see me with a video. I'll be like, control the guitar. I was like, yeah, with the guitar.
How do you
I think I would ask him. I'd be like, listen, could you make a mock trailer, make it like I'm the doctor, and have like all these people around like with the dollars, like, yeah. Put a big trailer up. They should do that. Remember how they did a fake trailer at Pineapple Express too? And
Yes.
that would be great, making people think there's another doctor and they get freaked out, and then it was like just like a joke. But
You see a dollar come rolling up, a thing pops up, and you're looking out from the top going,
They should get more creative, April Fools. They should put fake stuff out like that. Yeah.
like Google does with Google Smell and then.
God.
That's what Mojo did.
Whatever they do, I'm still watching Doctor Who. So, I'm happy that River Song is coming back. Very happy, beyond words happy, because I am a big, big River Song fan.
So is Gloria.
Yeah. So, again, I do have to make an announcement, guys. I do apologize because of Schmogel's mess ups. There was a video I made today, in case you guys are not aware. For some odd reason, there's been a paradox with the YouTube Google Hangouts, and you technically can't see the Real Whovians cast 749, 750, and 754. That is because they are from Hangouts. Now, for some reason, with the update and everything, it says it on my end processing. Now, if you go on another account, like I had a work account that I'm looking at, I can't find my videos.
Yeah.
So it doesn't exist. You have to type it in a search, and then you can get it. Or if you can see through the links of the Facebook pages or whatever, that's the only way you see it. But it doesn't come up like it exists at all on my channel, which they do. So I did a video where I put the 3 podcasts in links in that video that they can watch because nobody knew. Like some people were able to see it. Some of those people that when I do a video, they're right on there watching it the minute I'm doing it. But for others, they had no clue. They're like, because there was some people in comment, where the hell is Hellbent Part 1 and 2? Well, it's there. It's like blocked in some type of untempered schism or some weird thing. So it's there. You just gotta find it.
Moffat's causing trouble.
Yeah, he forced you to come to Zoom so he can steal this idea.
Yeah. So I for now, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have, and I know Ray, I know you don't like it, but we're gonna have to do the limited Zooms until they fix the Google Hangout. So that's the way it's going to have to be, guys. I apologize.
Don't apologize for Smoogle.
It's easier for me to control Google, but with Zoom, the picture looks better. The quality of picture looks
crisper.
Fantastic. It does. Maybe you should think about that with your upgrade, Google. But yeah. Oh, by the way, could Google please fix the whole thing that you don't have to link Google Plus anymore? Like, I thought they were going to fix that where I'm allowed to be called Matrixlord212 because that's the only reason why I don't want to change things, and I don't link it to Google Plus because I don't want them to have control of the channel. So can't you just, they promised to fix it. I know they had a thing months ago. I want to be able to communicate with my people on my channel. People think that I don't communicate because I'm a dick or something. I'm not a dick. I love to comment, but I'm not allowed because they want me to change my name every time I comment or I like. And I don't want to do that. I don't like to be forced. So for me to go to another account to comment is stupid too. I don't like doing that either. So I am seeing everybody's comments. I'm not allowed to comment because freaking Schmoogle was forcing me to change my real name and all that stuff. I just want to be known as Matrixlord212. So hopefully that gets fixed. And that's why you don't see a Google Plus icon on my thing like everybody else. So, and I don't care that it affects the income severely. I'm doing it for fun anyway. So, we'll have to see. But if you want to see the Real Whovians cast, 749, 750, and 754, they are out there. You have to search it, unfortunately, the old-fashioned way, typing it in, the whole damn thing, and find it on YouTube. Or you can go to Say No to the BBC for Cutting Back Doctor Who on Facebook, or Doctor Who Universe, Doctor Who Universe, or TARDIS Travelers, Doctor Forever, and type who, or the Real Whovians Cast on Facebook, or Matrixlord212, or the Real Whovians Cast episode on our page. Sorry.
It's like X-Files. The
Or
truth
Twitter.
is out there.
Or my
The truth
Twitter
is out
account. My
there.
Twitter account
You
should
almost, you almost need Fran Capo to be able to mention all that stuff.
I don't know
truth is out
I don't
there.
know how Chris Hardwick gets all that out so fast on Talking Dead. He's an expert with that. He says all these things like so fast, and it's perfectly crisp. When he says all these links and stuff, and the phone number, amazing. Yeah, so that's what you have to do. You have to search the old-fashioned way, unfortunately. So, all right, gang. So hopefully we get to have an everything show tonight, because I know the everything show has been taking a break lately. We do have some news to do the everything show. I know people are watching wrestling right now. When that's over, then we will be doing more shows. I'm going to try to do another Real Whovians now, though. All right, guys.
Perfect.
That's it for this one. Take care. Bye.